Hey guys, the third sequel usually isn't that great, but the ending of this one is magical. Watch this.
Hey guys, today we saw Now You See Me, Now You Don't, or Now You See Me 3. It's about the original Four Horsemen reuniting with a new generation of illusionists to take down a powerful diamond heiress, Veronica Vanderburg, who is involved in criminal activities. The two groups must work together to expose and defeat Vanderburg through a series of ambitious high-stakes heists and illusions, aided by the legendary Thaddeus. The plot involves a large diamond and the goal of redistributing stolen wealth to the public. That was the first time I did that.
It's a tongue twister.
Release date was yesterday, Friday the 14th of November, 2025. Director is Ruben Fleischer. Stars the following: Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Dave Franco, Isla Fisher, Justice Smith, Dominic Sessa, Ariana Greenblatt, Lizzie Kaplan, Rosamund Pike, and featuring Morgan Freeman. You may have heard of him.
Maybe.
So everyone calls the genre a suspense thriller. It's not. It's more of an adventure heist comedy. We watched it at the theaters and the runtime is 1 hour and 52 minutes. Usually we have a much longer video and we have so many more questions in our template and we're trying to shrink it down to make it more enjoyable.
Let's see if we can do that.
So this is our first video with a smaller template. Story and pacing. The story was somewhat easy to follow, but had multiple storylines going on at the same time. It was sort of complicated until the end, and then you're like, oh, well.
It was literally like a spider web of things happening, and I was like really confused about what was going on, and then all of a sudden at the end it was like, bam, I understood.
Right, yeah, I mean, obviously that's how they meant for it to happen, but it was
very good. Whoever wrote it did a very good job at writing what was happening, and it was intentional, making you confused. So if you're watching it, just understand it will all come together at the end.
Yeah, just stick with it. It kept my interest some of the film, but I got bored often, and I think it was because I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
The whole movie kind of dragged throughout the film with the same old tricks from the first two, and there was just continuous cheesiness. You're going to hear me say cheesy throughout this review.
Yeah, the first two films didn't have this. Obviously, if you're watching the third one, you've seen the first two, and you don't have this amount of cheesy crap. And they have a lot of that in this third one. Yeah.
With characters and performance, only one character got any development, and not until the very end. Two of the characters were kind of overacting, and Bosco character was very unlikable a lot of the movie, but his comedy relief was nice, but that didn't come in until like towards the end of the movie. Justice Smith was the best thing about this film. He did fantastic, and the movie did not deserve him.
I was even like reaching over to my husband, like going, I really hope that there's something going on with his character. Like I want like some form of like development with him, because he was the best thing in this film. Like I enjoyed his character a lot.
Yeah, it was like there was even a moment, because he's like, this doesn't ruin anything. Henley goes, you don't just like staying behind the curtain, do you? And he's like, I'm just good at it. Like, because they say something about like the best part of the magician is the one who designs the tricks, and he just likes designing the tricks. Like he just, like you have his two friends who perform the tricks, and he's the one that
just like she used to do, and she was trying to like push him out of his comfort zone.
I didn't realize that she was a former assistant.
Yeah, so she was trying to like push him out of his comfort zone, and he's such a good actor, and I was just like, man, I wish that they did more with him. So, and then like he was saying with Bosco, I will disagree with him a little bit on Bosco. I felt like Bosco was, without him, if he was just like a normal character without his ego, it wouldn't have been as enjoyable, because you kind of needed that like younger character with that ego in this film.
His arrogance led to a lot of character development.
Yes.
So I see that. To see how far he grew in,
he did have
an hour, it was just like, ugh. He came really far in, what, a few days? I mean, it was very annoying.
He had that character development, and he had that ego in the beginning, and they kind of like talked to him and kind of pushed him along throughout the film, and he definitely needed that because these three characters don't have a family, and they end up kind of like becoming a huge family.
Yeah.
So
I would really like to see the outtakes because there's a lot of choreography on these movies, and when they're at the dinner where it's in the trailer, when they're at the dinner where the heart diamond is stolen, like when they're pulling tablecloths and the glasses are still there.
There's a lot of cool things that happen in this film. I was impressed with a lot of it.
You're going to talk about this. The visuals and style. Some of the locations were really cool, but there's a French chateau set that was really cool. It was very impressive. It was very like funhouse like.
Yep.
It was really cool. There's like one scene where they're in a room and it's like upside down. Obviously, like the chandeliers are on the floor. And if you've ever seen it where like one side of the room you look really small, one side of the room you look really tall. Like they have the fun mirrors and all that stuff. They have that all over the place.
Obviously, they put a lot of CGI into it, but I would like
Cody's CGI very much into the chateau.
Yeah, like Cody was talking about, like I'd like to see the set work and stuff like that because it was really cool at the chateau how they did a lot of the work and they were running through it and stuff like that. I'd like to see that set work for sure.
Yeah, emotional reactions, lots of laughter, some annoyance from me. I don't know about her. One scene of sadness. There was some tension and one scene of pure shock.
Yeah, the tension, I literally had my hands like this because I was so nervous on this scene, which I won't say anything, which you guys really should see it. I was like, oh my gosh, and it was happening probably for like 10 or 15 minutes, not knowing what the outcome was going to be.
I couldn't get over how annoying and arrogant Bosco and June's overreacting just kept getting to me. Just made the two of them very unlikable. Not the whole film. June was never redeemed. Bosco was.
Yep.
Not to mention, once again, the cheesiness. As far as direction and writing goes, there were several predictable scenes, but the ending absolutely redeemed anything I disliked about this film. It was a really great ending.
Again, it's that spider web. You just gotta get through it, and then at the end, you understand where all those pieces came from.
Overall impact, again, the ending was done really well. It could have been more creative, less cheesy, and used less obvious CGI. I mean, there's a scene near the very beginning, and it was very literally Scooby-Doo, and it was like, really? It was just so stupid. Ignore what I just said to this, but I would compare this movie to Ocean's 11. If you liked Ocean's 11, National Treasure, or The Italian Job, you would enjoy this because it's very heist-like. Final thoughts. Favorite element? The twist at the end. Chef's kiss. Very, very good.
We're really good, and we say this a lot throughout most of our videos. We're good at predicting a lot of either the ending or what's going on. There was no way.
We thought we predicted this character's past, and we were like, oh, I guess that's not how it is. And then we wrote this character's past off, and that character ended up coming back and being the main thing, and we were like, oh, what?
We were so shocked. You guys, it's just
we can't
shocked.
Yeah. Least favorite element. There's a scene where all 7 of them are constantly competing with each other, basically on how good they are at magic. It's just so cheesy and extremely unrealistic. It's just so stupid, and it didn't even need to happen. I don't know if they were like, look, we told them that we have a runtime, and what are we going to do? And they're like, we have an extra mil. How can we burn through some CGI and some stupid acting? It's just so dumb. There's going to be people that watch this and go, I love the movie. It was fantastic. It's the best movie ever. They're literally calling this the best one of the series. It is not.
No, totally disagree. That's where, whenever it comes to movies that have 3 in them, the third is never the best.
Is the third Ninja Turtles your favorite?
Is the third Back to the Future your favorite?
No.
No. The third is never, ever the best.
The budget was $90 million, and it's expected to make $24 million over opening weekend. This is Saturday night, and it's made $8.4. So So a recommendation.
So here's what we do. You either go see it in theaters, rent it whenever it's available, or you stream it whenever it comes out on one of your platforms. With this one, we do speak highly about how the ending is really good, but it is very cheesy. And
you got to sit through the movie to get to the ending.
Yes, and it is very cheesy. We do love all the actors, but for this one, we are going to say stream it, unfortunately. Because it is not the greatest. Thank you so much for coming to see us on our awesome couch. Please comment below on who your favorite horseman is. Mine personally is Merritt because I do really enjoy Woody Harrelson. And don't forget, you really matter to us. And
mainly her.
And we will see you guys again very, very soon.
I love you too. Comment, subscribe, and like the video.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
We'll see you soon.